He's one of those guys, I think I mentioned this the other day, he seems to find himself in the quarters and semis week after week. His consistency is what I really like about his game.
So here we go. Pablo Tellez revenge tour starts right now. Let's play pickleball.
Set out. Zero, 0-1. Second serve.
Yeah, because this is one talented player, Pablo Tellez, and in Major League Pickleball, he was traded from Premier down to Challenger for the 2 on the other side.
Yep, and that last miss from Quang Duong, he's going to be okay with that. He's got excellent ground strokes. If he's firing balls off the tape and you know, occasionally missing one off the tape, totally going to be okay from that side of the court.
1-0-2. Set out.
And I think that's a ball that they're ultimately going to want Quang to take.
Come over and wreck it.
And have Alshon at the net. He's a more dynamic mover. He's going to shake and bake, make things happen up there more than Quang Duong.
Love the international flavor on this court right now, too.
Oh, yeah.
1-1-1.
Okay.
And that's probably the one part of Quang Duong's game that needs the most work right now is the defense, the resets. He's a singles player. He likes to rip the ball from the baseline, but he's not only impressed me, but he's impressed everyone else with the improvements in his game over the last year.
Yeah! There we go. Go! Second serve.
It is Q that gets the ball down there after a fun firefight, and Sam has asked all the players to play fast.
2-1-2.
I've let them all know this week as I'm walking around the grounds. No more than 3 dinks in a row. So they're listening.
Oh, listening, and it's very entertaining here. The Johns brothers didn't listen, but you weren't expecting them to.
I sure wasn't. No.
1-2-1.
And I don't know if there's a player on tour that puts more effort into their serve than Quang Duong.
Wow.
100% effort every time. You can hear it, you can see it.
Yeah, the grunt. And it's an extended grunt. That's a great serve from Alshon, and he has been blasting his serve. Alshon already in the mixed final himself and had to scratch from singles, so he has not lost a match here in Bristol.
We'll see if he can find himself in 2 championship matches tomorrow.
What a shot from Jay there. Yeah. Stare down Ben Johns twice if he does get this win.
That's a good shot from Jay. Jay is a similar build to Diascu on that left side. If you leave a ball just a little too high, he's going to do a good job of popping it up the line.
Again, the dink from Duong goes too far, and Jay makes Alshon pay.
We see Alshon. He thinks Jay's going to go middle with that. He leaned in the middle and wasn't able to get the paddle over the forehand side quick enough.
No. Yeah! Go! Second serve.
A little overcommitment from the Frenchman.
Three, 2-2.
Nice.
Yep.
Just tremendous positive energy for a Colombian and a Frenchman just finding it.
Yeah, you know what? Two worlds colliding together. Working out so far. They find themselves in the semifinals.
And what a response there. Pablo throws that on the ground. And this is an interesting coaching thing going on. I talked to Lee Waters. I actually watched Christian and Q play Alcaraz, who destroyed a racket yesterday against Monfils in tennis.
Watch it. Get it. Move. Get it. Get it. Yeah!
I mean, Q's getting his money's worth with the grunts.
Yeah, and Q, I like that nickname. I'm pro Q. You know, 12 months ago, this was a player you wanted to actually play in men's doubles.
Yes.
It was a guy you thought you could get after, and he's done a great job of working hard, and he's changed that narrative. He's worked on the dinks, he's worked on the hands, and he's a formidable doubles player as we're seeing here. He's into the semifinals.
2-5-2.
Wow, that's just not the right shot.
Yeah!
They got away with it, though.
Sometimes it feels better winning points like that
Yes.
than points where you do everything right and execute.
3-5-2.
Cheap points are always fun.
Yeah! Point. 4-5-2.
Muy bien.
You know, not to say all four of these players are great players, but we're seeing a few more errors in this semifinal compared to the previous
Yes.
one, where all four guys were locked in, dinks, resets, putaways. You know, points were won on winners. I think these two teams, they're new teams. We don't see them a ton in the semifinals, so maybe there's a few extra nerves.
Okay, below, yeah, and their new partnerships. Like, this is the only one Christian and Q are playing.
Yeah,
It just worked out. Alshon wasn't going to play, and then Anna Bright said, "You want to play mixed?" He's like, "I'll be there."
that can go both ways. You know, sometimes you have no expectations, and that makes things easier, and maybe that's what's happening right now. But if you're a good pickleball player, you should be able to team up with another good pickleball player and be a decent doubles team.
Yeah, let's go. Come on.
Yeah, I talked to Jackie Kawamoto, and she and Jaume Martinez-Vic played brilliantly. Had a match point against Alshon, didn't get it done in mixed, and just a one-off, but they found the chemistry quickly, and that was a complete clunker.
It was, and Devilliers had one in the previous return, and then
7-4-2.
Alshon gives it right back.
Yeah! Come on.
Wow, Devilliers made a ridiculous reset on the run and missed the easier one.
And we say that too often. It's always, I think a lot of times when you have those great gets, you want to win the point so badly, it adds a little more pressure.
That needs to be the formula right there. If it's a 50-50 who hits the drive, it's got to be Quang.
Yeah, that was a come on with the chest down and a little bit of a stare down from Christian Alshon.
And look at Q says, no, no, no. As long as we get the footwork right, I can go up there and destroy. I'll do the baking.
Right, this shake and bake can go both ways.
There's no questioning his foot speed. Imagine if he'd have just gone forward to start with there, though.
Exactly.
Second serve.
I mean, you have got to have
6-7-2.
your translator going on the other side here. What a read from Tellez.
He jumped in the air. He was aggressive with his feet and then used the touch with the hands to kind of feather that through the middle between Q and Alshon. That's a phenomenal play. Woo. Usually we see players drive those Ernies and slap them. That one was a finesse Ernie.
Come on. Second serve.
Pinned well behind the baseline there, so their lead is down to 1.
7-6-2.
Oh,
Side out.
my. Yeah, Duong knows that was not ideal, but Jay missed it.
Jay's going to be frustrated with that miss. That's a ball that in a semifinal, he has to make that shot.
No. Second serve.
Third shot drive, fifth shot drive, seventh shot drive.
And that's a shot I believe Quang Duong will learn over time as he plays more doubles that it's not a drive. He's off balance and he needs to be able to make the adjustment if he's going to keep playing at these high levels of going to a continental grip, putting the ball down. And that's another great earning for Pablo.
So Bristol Motor Speedway should be one of our sponsors with how fast we are playing here in this one. Need a checkered flag. What a shot there, and what a great look at it. Thank you, crew. So Devilliers and Tellez have had multiple tries to elongate the lead. There's a look at Duke, Quang's dad and coach. Returned by Devilliers. He showed earlier coaching his son Quang, so wonder how those messages are getting out there.
And it's a different coaching dynamic. Lee Waters has watched 100,000 hours of pickleball, and Duke, Quang's dad, is kind of learning on the fly, as is Quang. He's new to the sport himself. I don't believe he played the sport kind of before his son got into it, so he's learning on the fly. He's obviously doing a fantastic job.
And are they saying the same thing is the big question I have. Where are we putting the ball, etc. So they're not sitting anywhere. I think they're relatively close, but I didn't see any chatter between the two of them. And just a rocket launcher cross court catches Jay in an awkward position, and Duong and Alshon are within one.
And with Alshon in the mixed doubles final tomorrow, Anna Lee in the mixed doubles final tomorrow, we've got Lee Waters coaching both sides. You wonder if she's leaning one way or the other.
Oh, she is, and it's not to Christian. I actually talked to her about that very thing out on the grounds earlier, and she's like, I love when they're on the separate halves, and if they both make it, then I hate it, because there's no way she's going to pull what CJ pulled earlier today when he kind of coached Tina Pisnick a little bit on the side while his brother was playing.
Come on!
And now it's getting louder on the Alshon and Duong side. And we've got snowmen in Tennessee in this semifinal.
And 8-2.
And I think Quang there kind of misread the ball. We've got some shadows creeping onto the court. He split stepped too far away from the ball, and then the arms weren't long enough to reach out and make a play on it.
Wow. Okay. Just firing away. You don't have to worry about resets and dinks if you never do it.
Yeah, exactly. We've been saying this for an hour. That's what I want to see.
Second serve. And 8-2.
Watch it.
Duong playing singles on the doubles court. What a rally.
That was a thing of beauty. And both these teams right now, they're in the semifinal. It's an opportunity for both of them. Usually if you're in a semifinal, you're playing the Johns or you're playing, J-Dub and Dylan Frazier, but huge opportunity for both sides right now.
Second
Jay
serve.
says thank you very much.
Yes, that just is so lovely. Pop, put it there more often, Christian. Second try to get to 9 first.
And 8-2.
Yeah! Come on.
Wow, a little finesse drop and then comes in roaring behind it.
And that shot did not exist in his bag of shots.
No repertoire.
4 months ago. That's how quickly he's learning and getting better.
What a jump to the corner again by Tellez, who has played a very solid under control game here to get his team here, but they've been stuck at 8 for a minute, so let's see if they can get to the kitchen.
Yeah. 8-1. What?
Come on!
Second serve.
Well, that's another popped up dink that Duong got away with there. Jay just laid it back into the kitchen.
8-2.
Yeah, come on.
Set out.
He is not getting cheated on the swings on the two-way.
He is not, and you see that a lot more on the women's side.
9-1.
But he takes full swings, like you said, and takes big cuts.
Shake, bake, game point.
Game point.
Team, Quang Duong himself is a phenomenal junior player, so the 2 players on that side have tennis backgrounds like everyone, but theirs are elevated a bit more than some of these other players.
And a good start again with this blunt force trauma pickleball that Sam Query is ready to trademark.
Sorry.
Off the tape there, quickly 2-zip.
Grayson Golden yesterday, new pickleball.
Yeah, exactly. Yes.
2-0-2.
Yeah, new pickleball became old pickleball quickly for him yesterday.
Set out.
It's a good move from Alshon there. Just didn't commit.
Yeah.
He was too far off the kitchen line.
0-2-1.
Had he gone a little more forward, been right up on that line, I think he hits a little bit better shot.
Point.
Feathery drop from Devilliers there. And they need to get back to that energy that they had at the beginning of game number 1.
1-2-1.
Just fizzled out at 8.
Point.
Come on, right here, come on. Come on, right here, let's go, come on.
2-2-1.
Couple loose returns. Very loose returns.
3-2-1.
Very.
Yeah, come on.
Second serve.
Yeah, it's just wild that you have 2 teams that have never played a tournament together
Here,
making a
2-2.
semifinal, but they figured it out today.
Yeah, the top half of that draw, after Frazier and Johnson were upset, it kind of opened up.
Yeah.
It was really anyone's kind of top half there to get through, and these are the 2 teams that were fortunate enough or played well enough to get to this point.
Oh, my.
And you see the reaction from Devilliers there. That was a shot that Alshon shouldn't actually have hit the tape on.
Exactly.
The ball was sitting up, pretty easy put away.
Second serve.
Good dig from Jay.
You never know what's going to happen. If you dig one more ball out, you know, make your opponent finish the rally. He did that there and,
3-3-2.
got the air from Quang Duong.
Set out.
Here.
3-3-1.
What a read from Pablo. Knew it was a good third and just took over.
And you could see him sliding there before He made contact with that first one. Being the lefty, he's got that forehand in the middle. It's an excellent play.
4-3-1.
Oh my. Full reach there, gets it on the ground. Dominant position, and Q said, get out of here.
Sure did. And I think with Q, I mean, it's hard in the firefights. You got to find his forehand side. When he starts going on that backhand side, he's leaning, he's swinging, he's popping the ball. That's the side that you saw it again there. That's the side that he wants as an opponent. Easier said than done. You got to try to find his forehand side.
So 2 quick stops out of the timeout. Oh my gosh. That is a ball that no one else in the field is going to do that right there.
That's new pickleball. That is new pickleball right there.
We'll give that. That's
short ball. It's low on the backhand side. And he said, I've seen this all the time. I practice this. I'm just going to rip it right at you.
And that's shake and bake pickleball, and this is what got them the win in game number 1. And it all started with the ignition of a humongous serve.
And if I'm Pablo and Jay, I call a timeout right here. That's 4 points in a row that I've lost in kind of a dominating fashion.
And it has to be here. Welcome back, everybody. So we see some shadows creeping in here, getting later in the day. Sam, we'll see if that becomes a factor. I mean, don't even think about a dink rally right now. Wreck it and go. 82 and sunny, as you see, the humidity's come down from 92% to 64, and it feels like your real-time temp is 86. Oh my, Jay was brilliant there and then went for a heroic shot that was not necessary.
No, it was not, but that's a tough shot. I don't think he thought Alshon was going to get to it, one, and then he kind of got there and put it back with a little more pace, and Jay didn't have the paddle ready. He was all over that.
I mean, it's like the entire court is not available. Everything's got to be hit out of the air on the other side. It's unbelievable. And there they go again.
Quang's acting like Andre Agassi right now on that backhand side. It's short, it's compact, and it just ripped.
Just toasting it. What a rampage. 9-5. Whoopsie. All right, so every once in a while we can have something just go completely astray in our brains. That's okay.
And I really want to know on the coaching front, we were talking about earlier, Lee Waters is coaching Christian Alshon. Quang Duong's got his dad. They seem to go to separate sides, get information. Did they then talk about it? Hey, this is what my dad said. Hey, this is what Lee Waters said.
0% chance. 0. Hooks that just wide, but they're 2 points away from Sunday, so it's working.
Exactly. Whatever's being said, keep saying it. Don't discuss it with each other.
Yeah. Keep it to yourself.
6-1.
Wow, 2 paddles go for that. Okay, so they get Alshon reaching, so they have got to slow the pace down. The time is nigh, but there's still a chance.
And you said there's one play for Jay and Pablo. Bring all 4 players to the net, slow it down, and play the point from that position.
Just can't get the ball in the hand. So that means better serves, take advantage of shorter returns, and throw it in that Humana. Hit a letter, win a stuffed animal.
Exactly.
7-2.
Earn that rally. So there.
Can't let your opponent run off 5-6 in a row and expect to win easily.
And Pablo got to decent position, but you question, he had a great ball to drop in the kitchen and get up there and play a rally like the one before and chose not to.
Got it, 1. Point, match point.
We are at match point, play for a title tomorrow point here for Duong and Alshon.
10-1.
Wave the checkered flag. Duong and Alshon have done it. As the 8 seed, first-time partnership. They are moving on to Championship Sunday, and they will play the Johns brothers tomorrow, bringing the heat here in Tennessee. We'll talk to this happy duo when we come back. Welcome back, everybody, to the IHG Hotels and Resorts Bristol Open. Quang, Duong, and Christian Alshon are going to play the Johns brothers for a title tomorrow, and they're standing by on center court. Fellas, congratulations. That's a heck of a win and a heck of a run here. Q, I'll start with you. What does it mean to be making Championship Sunday in men's doubles for the very first time?
Oh my God, it feels really good. First of all, thanks for Christian carrying me throughout the day. I know he got like mixed semifinals this morning, and we just played really solid. Yeah, making my first doubles, especially with my MLP teammates. Go Rangers. Yeah, just an absolutely awesome day.
Guys, great playing. Now, you're a new partnership. I want to know who reached out to who first? Who was the one that shot a text or asked the other one to play doubles?
Well, I mean, we've been playing MLP for the last few months, and I was the one who asked him. I was like, hey, do you need somebody for this tournament? I wasn't planning on playing this. I actually kind of added it I only added it because Anna Bright asked me, and I was like, oh, we're going to be a top seed. I got to play that. Once I decided to play, I knew I needed a men's partner. Quang and I are absolute animals in MLP, and I knew that it could transfer over. And I mean, looks like it did pretty well.
So I want to ask you guys, and I'll have you both answer this. Two great teachers. You have these coaches. Q, you've got your dad. Christian, you've got Lee Waters. Are you getting information and sharing it, or are you just keeping it to yourself? How do we get all of that information? It's certainly working, because here we are going to the final, but how does that all get worked out over there?
So, I mean, the way it is for me is Lee and I kind of just talk. We discuss what's going on, and then, you know, I'll tell Quang the things that Lee told me that weren't just for me, because there are some things that just I need to work on, like, oh, like, take your speed up here, or, you know, do this. So where it's relative, we share it. And I think Quang does the same thing to me, because we often come back, and he tells me the same thing that Lee told me that we should both do. So it's two great minds that think alike.
Yeah, definitely agree with Christian. Especially, I think one thing in common, both my dad/coach and Christian coach, is both of them just tell us to do our part, play the part, play our role, cover for the other guys, and yeah, it's just been working extremely well.
Well, it looked like the coaching was just rip it and go forward, because that certainly worked there, fellas. So congratulations. Good luck tomorrow in the final. Well earned. Christian Alshon
Thank you, Bristol,
and Quang
Tennessee.
Duong going to play for a title tomorrow. So the fellas are done. We got the ladies on the court. Waters and Parento against Castillo and Radzikowska when we come back.